Fancy going down to the record shop?
I've got homework to do.
So have I. You can do it after. Come and don't be so boring.
Oh, I'd rather get it over with. But that doesn't stop you going.
I don't want to go by myself, do I?
Thunder!
Get off!
You coming down the skateboard centre again?
No, I can't. My dad's gone to hospital and I've got to go home and look after our Michael.
How long's your dad going to be laid up for, then?
Dunno. Mum says he might not even go back to work.
Flipping heck. But he don't like that. My dad'd do his nut if that happened to him. He went to work once with a broken rib. Didn't know he had it, like, until the pain made him go to the doctors to have it out.
You don't have it out, stupid. You have it fixed like my dad's back.
Yeah, well, he had that done. Alan! Hang on a minute. You sure you won't come?
No, I can't.
See you then.
Watch where you're going, gollywog. Who you calling a gollywog? You, what? Think you do something about it? Now that Jenkins and Fatty Arbuckle aren't here to help you.
Well, girl, what are you going to do about that?
Where'd you get that sweater?
Never you mind. Just keep your paws off it.
How much did it cost?
Nosy, aren't you?
I mean, you'd be so childish at times.
Listen who's talking. Still sulking because Mum wouldn't let you go to the rock concert?
She would if you'd take me.
You must be joking. Haven't you got a teddy bear or something you can play with?
Tell Mummy you're going out with Lucy Craven's brother.
How did you... So what?
Mum said you couldn't see him because he's got a motorbike.
What she doesn't know won't hurt her, will it?
I won't be able to tell Mum about it if you take me with you.
Tell Mum about what?
Carrie said you might take me to the concert.
I didn't.
You're not going anywhere, my girl. What are these?
They were in my blazer pocket.
Oh, and what were they doing there, I'd like to know?
Took them to show someone.
How were you? I don't suppose you were wearing them by any chance. Now, look here, Trish, you know, I'm getting a little tired of all this nonsense. If it didn't nail varnish, it's earrings. If it didn't earrings, it's something else.
Well, why can't I wear what I want? Other girls my age do.
Because the school says you can't.
Why?
Because it does. Now, I'm not going to stand here and argue with you, Tricia. I never had any trouble from Karen. I'm not going to have any from you.
It's not fair. I can never do anything.
No, because you're in much too much of a hurry to grow up for your own good, if you ask me. Before you know where you are, you'll get yourself in real trouble at that school. And if you do, my girl, do you understand?
Yeah.
Well, I just hope you do for your sake.
Bye, Mum.
And don't you be too late getting home either.
Depends on what happens, doesn't it?
Just you see that nothing does.
All right. Bye, little sister. Temper!
Tricia!
Well, she's always teasing.
Well, you can only be teased if you can't take a joke. Now get on with your homework.
Who's gonna make me? I just did, bonehead. Why can't you let him fight his own battles? Because he's me mate and you're not, right? So push off. Why should I? Because I said so. And me. Yeah. You all right, Benny? What's all that about?
Nothing. You're just giving him aggro about wearing jeans and that.
And why don't you jump in and help Benny?
Well, that's good, but you
Yeah, I'm sure you were. Yeah. What sort of mate are you, eh? Jimmy,
Sit down and shut up and do it now. Be quiet. Hands, show me. See me later. Right, you're looking forward to your half-term next week.
You bet, sir. Get away from you for a week.
Well, you know exactly how I feel then, Jenkins. But I'm sure after a week of lying in bed with nothing to do, you'll be only too glad to get back to school.
Must be joking, sir.
We don't stay in bed when we're off, sir. We get up early and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you? Well, while you're enjoying your days of relaxation, you might turn your mind to the school festival. We'll have to think very seriously about our contribution, so I shall be expecting some bright ideas from you when we get back. Right. let's get registration over.
Right, sir.
Oh, goodbye, Judy. Would you close the door after you, please? Well, what have you got to say for yourself? Come here. And stop degrading yourself by behaving like a playground lout. We have more than enough of the real thing already. Besides which, it displays a degree of stupidity which I know you don't possess. So what's it all about?
What's what about?
All right, if you want to play games, why are you wearing nail varnish?
Dunno.
And what does the school rule say?
Can't
And how many times have you been told?
Dunno.
Then why are you wearing it? Perhaps you are stupid after all.
It's not me that's stupid. It's the school that's stupid. Can't see what's wrong with wearing what you want.
Can't you? Well, it's not really up to you to decide, is it?
It's me that has to wear this stupid...
Look, I'm not going to argue with you, Tricia. I am just trying to do my job.
That's all anyone ever says.
Right, well, I can see I'm going to get nowhere with you, but perhaps I might get somewhere with your parents.
What do you mean?
I'm going to write them a letter and ask them to come and see me.
Please don't do that, sir. I'm sorry I argued. I won't wear it again, honest.
And how many times have I heard that?
I really mean it this time.
No, I'm sorry. This time we're going to sort it out once and for all.
You used all the milk again, Piglet. Talk yourself.
Has the postman been yet?
Oh, it talks, does it?
Has he been?
Why?
Has he?
Expecting a letter, are you?
Nah, sack of coal, stupid.
That sounds like your Coleman.
Anything exciting?
Don't think so.
Bills, that's all we ever seem to get.
Go now, Mum.
Here, just a minute, Maggot. What have you got in those pockets?
What do you mean?
No nail varnish or fancy stockings, I hope.
No, Mum, honest.
Oh, well, just you keep it that way.
OK, bye.
Has she gone?
Yeah.
Already? You know, there was a time when I had to wait for her.
We've got some unfinished business to settle, haven't we? You might have, I haven't. It's not my dad says about this lot. They should all be sent back to where they belong. Yeah, in the jungle. And your dad should go where he belongs. A loony bin. Don't you say that about my dad. His dad's on the council. He's not on the dole. Well, you got your jacket, isn't it? Your mum got it for me.
Yeah, social security, she did.
Can't help if me dad's sick. That's why you can't afford a pair of trousers. What's it got to do with you, anyway? We've all got to wear proper uniforms. So should you. Yeah. If he's not going to wear trousers, he shouldn't be able to wear jeans, should he? Right. Let's have them off. Get off, you! Come on, Golly, you can do better than that. Get off, I said! We're beginning to enjoy ourselves.
What's been going on here then, Benny?
Nothing.
Who did this then?
No one.
Hang on, Benny.
Leave me alone, Tucker.
Well, where you going then? It's registration time now, dimhead. Benny!
Come on, Jenkins. You're late.
Come on, then.
Boy! Yes, you. What are you doing out of registration? Hey! Come back here!
Underwood.
Sir.
Watson.
Present and correct, sir.
Thank you. Wilson.
Yes, sir.
And Yates. Still no sign of Tricia. Has anybody seen her over the weekend?
Who wants to see her?
Thank you, Jenkins. Judy, you're pretty friendly with her. Have you seen her?
No, sir. Sorry.
Does anybody pass by Tricia's house on the way home to lunch?
I do, sir. Would you like me to call in just to see if everything's all right?
Yes. Since we've had no word, would you do that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. What about Green? Has anyone seen him this morning?
He was outside when I came in, sir, so he must have bunked off.
No, he weren't, sir. He told me he weren't feeling well.
Did he?
Yeah, he must have gone to see the nurse or gone home sick, sir.
He looks all right to me, sir.
Didn't to me, and I know I'm better than you, right?
It's all right, thank you, Jenkins. Let's not get into a medical debate about this. I'm sure Mr. Green will explain when he arrives. Right now, ideas for the school festival.
Oh, not again.
Outside, Jenkins. See me later.
Oh, sir.
Outside.
Watch that pan for me, will you, Carol? Yes, dear, what can I do for you?
My name's Anne Wilson. I go to school with Tricia.
Oh, well, if you've come to see, I'm afraid she's not here. She decided to stay at school for meals this week.
Oh, she is at school then?
Oh, yeah. Didn't she tell you she was staying at school for lunch?
No, she didn't. I've been away, ill, actually.
Oh. Well, I expect you'll find her there. Anyway, I have to go. I've got a pan that needs watching and I'm not a very reliable watcher.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All this week, she said.
But you can't be sure about it, Anne.
All this week. What else can she be doing? If her own mother thinks she's at school, she must be playing truant.
But why?
I don't know.
You're going to tell Mr. Mitchell?
Do you think I should?
You have to tell him something. Old Mitchell's bound to ask, doesn't he?
And what exactly is old Mitch bound to ask? Can I have a word?
Sure, fire away. Oh, what's the big mystery?
Would you take a tutorial for me while I slip out for a bit?
Why? Or shouldn't I ask?
Well, one of my kids is playing truant. I want to see if I can find her.
But that's not your job.
No, I know, but I think it's my fault. Oh. She was wearing nail varnish and...
Oh, it wouldn't be Tricia Yates, would it? Well, how do you figure that's all your fault? She'd have had to speak to myself about wearing...
Yes, I know, but I lost my temper with her. And I fired off a letter to her parents.
Ah. And since then she's been missing?
Yes.
But why not just let Mrs. Munro deal with it?
No, she's a good kid, really. And I don't know. I suppose I think, well, I started it. So I'd quite like to finish it. Well, will you cover for me?
All right. If you do the same for me sometime.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Okay. Hey, where are you going to look?
Well, judging by the weather, she'll be indoors somewhere if she's got any sense.
The Civic Centre's probably your best bet.
What?
It's free.
Ah. Clever clogs.
Have you banked off too?
That what you been doing?
Yeah, it's dead boring.
What'd you bank off for?
I wish I knew. Old Mitch sent this letter to my mum and dad, so I goes and intercepts it, didn't I? Not realising that he'd want to reply. And then, when I got to school, then I just panicked and ran. Ever since then I've been worrying about what's going to happen when my mum and dad find out. Which are bad too, aren't they?
Suppose so. What's the letter about?
About me wearing nail varnish. Yeah, daft, isn't it? I haven't worn any since. Could have, but I haven't. What are you doing here then? No, come on, I've told you why I'm here. What's up with you? I'm not going to tell anyone, am I?
It's that Mickey Doyle.
Oh, him.
Keeps going on about me not having a proper school uniform.
It's not your fault, though. Your dad's sick, isn't he? Wish I could wear jeans instead of this stupid thing.
It's different when you have to do it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And he keeps calling me names.
What sort of names? Darn, it sometimes helps to tell someone.
Just the usual gollywog, chocolate. And he keeps doing chimpanzee noises.
I can't stand him. He's horrible. Anyway, it's not your fault you're a nig-nog, is it?
Anyway, it's not your fault you're a hunky, is it? You must like something about Grange.
I did at first, but recently, no one ever lets you wear what you want. And the teachers, except Miss Maver, she's not too bad, even though she did give me 3 hours detention. And your stupid mate doesn't help.
Tucker.
Yeah, why does he always have to be such a big hero? He gets right up my nose, he does.
It's all right, really, once you get to know him.
Well, I don't want to.
He's a good mate, Tucker. It's a bit of a nut job. Messes about a lot. But he always sticks up for you.
You're not really like him, are you? I thought you'd be just as stupid as him. But you're quite nice, really. What's the matter, making you blush, am I?
Couldn't even tell if I was, could you?
I'm very sorry to bother you, but I wonder if you could have me hand.
Blimey, that sounds like old Mick.
About 5 foot. She's got very long blonde hair. The commissioner said she might have probably come up this way.
Ah, yes, sir, she's in there.
Thank you very much indeed. Tricia?
Do you think he saw us?
Don't know. Where is he now?
Behind you. Shall we sit down and talk about this? Come on. Right. Let's sit over here. Right. Who's going to start? What about you, Tricia? I think I know why you're here. That letter? Do you think running away has solved anything?
Probably made matters worse.
And all because you wouldn't obey a few simple rules.
But why do we have to, sir?
That's a question of discipline. The school has a uniform, so you have to wear it.
But why do we have to have a uniform in the first place? Other schools don't have them.
Oh, it's a matter of opinion, really, Tricia. Some people feel that having a uniform instills a sense of loyalty, a sense of belonging, makes everybody equal. Well, you should understand that, Benny, playing in the school football team, everybody wearing the same strip.
It's right if you're given a uniform, but it doesn't work otherwise. Look at Benny's being made suffer because everyone knows that his parents can't afford a proper uniform.
Is that really why you're here, Benny?
More or less, sir.
More or less?
That new boy has been picking on him about him not having a uniform and about his dad being sick and him being coloured.
Ah. Look, I wish I could offer you easy answers, but I can't. It seems to me that, to some extent, you're both suffering from the same problem. You both feel you're being picked on. You by Doyle and his friends, and you by the school. Right? Now, you, Benny, are being singled out because through circumstances you are different. Whereas with you, Tricia, it's for wanting to be different. And of the two, I'd say Benny had the greater problem because he has no choice in the matter, whereas you, young lady, have. And if you disagree with the school uniform so strongly, why not do the thing properly and join the existing campaign for its abolition?
I suppose so, sir. But what's Benny gonna do?
Well, that's very much up to him, Tricia. Look, Benny, you are always going to run into people like Doyle. But hopefully they'll be far outnumbered by people who are prepared to accept you just for yourself.
It's Doyle, sir. He just needles me, sir.
Well, don't let him needle you. He doesn't play for the school football team, does he?
No, sir.
Right. Now, look, you two. You shouldn't have done this. But we'll say no more about it. Providing you're back at school tomorrow and with smiling faces. I'll leave you to talk it over. Wilson?
Yes, sir.
And Yates? Has anybody seen Tricia? Okay, right. Now, as this is our last day together before half-term, don't forget, when you come back, I'll be expecting ideas for the school festival. But as you're obviously not interested, let's get out our notebooks and carry on from where we left off last time.
That town planning stuff again, sir?
Yes, Jenkins, that town planning stuff again. Mr. Green. How did Tricia react after I left yesterday?
All right, sir.
What did she say?
She'll be in today, sir.
She definitely said that.
Yes, sir.
Well, at least you're here. Let's hope she hasn't done anything silly.
Sorry I'm late, sir. I overslept.
No, that's all right. Well, does the future at Grange Hill appear so grim this morning?
Then I will have to wait and see about that.
Yes, we will. All right, go and sit down. Be extracting the mic, would you?
Me? No. 100% behind our new leader. Unswerving loyalty. I've seen too many of these progressives in action. Only one thing you need to run a school. Respect. When you got that, you can do anything.
Yes, but it's how you get it that matters, surely, Jeff.
Oh, well, there's only one way.
Discipline, obedience.
That's right, but it works.
Off!
See what I mean?
Oh, come on, it's too early in the morning to have an argument.
Well, I don't know, Benjamin. We'll just have to wait and see.
You always say that.
Because I can never say anything else.
I have to put my name down on a list and save a place.
Well, why can't you do that? And if you can't go, you can't.
I have to pay a deposit or something.
Well, how much is that?
It's only £1. Oh, go on, Mum.
And then where will we get the other £23? I'm sorry, Benjamin. We can't afford it. You know that. Now get yourself off to school.
See you tonight, then.
What were you doing then?
Nothing.
Got your boots for tonight?
Of course I have, Bonehead. Don't think I missed the final, do you?
All right. I only asked you, didn't I? Reckon we'll win.
They beat St Mary's 5-0, and we lost to them.
Yeah, but that was away, wasn't it?
Well, where's Brookdale, clown?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Changes. As you all, I hope, know, we have a new headmaster, Mr. Llewellyn. And often with a new head come new ideas. We shall all be going down to the hall in a few moments to find out exactly what's happening. But I'm afraid a few of you will be changing forms. So, all right. You'll be told exactly why in a few minutes. First of all, I'll read out the names of those affected. Sheila Anderson, Justin Bennett. Oh, thank you. Pamela Edwards, Anthony Karamanopoulos, Louise McFarlane, Terry O'Brien, Margaret Shaw, and Anne Wilson. Yes, Jenkins?
I've got to stay with you, sir.
I'm afraid so, Jenkins. I did my best, but the head said I had to keep you. a sort of teacher's pet, you might say. Right, you won't all be going to the same forms, but I thought I'd better warn you before we all went down to the hall. OK? Right. Off we go.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Benny?
Can I let school trip to Burnham?
Yes, do you want to go?
Yes, sir. But my mum doesn't know if she can afford it.
Yes, well, you can't reserve a place unless you pay a deposit.
Does it have to be £1, sir?
I'm afraid so, Benny. I mean, we have to pay our deposit to the coach firm, you see. Come on.
Flipping it. We'll have to go and change a timetable for. We're miss swimming now.
What's a 6-day timetable?
A timetable of 6 days, stupid.
H1, I think. I wonder why they've changed everything round. Tonight's that new headmaster. Bit of an head case, if you ask me. I quite like the changes, actually. Can't see the point of them myself. So we can mix and make friends, meet people that live in the same area as ourselves, and see each other after school and at weekends. I wonder why he's changed the form letters, though. It's written named the school student. Each form is a letter. G1, R1 and A1, isn't it? I know that, but why? I told you it's a bit of an head case.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes, Bennett?
Excuse me, sir. I've been moved to Form R1, but I don't know where to go.
That makes 2. Ah! Miss Summers! You're taking R1 now, aren't you?
Indeed I am.
Ah, lucky old you. Well, here is one of your lot, Justin Bennett.
Right, Justin Bennett. You come along with me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Alan Humphreys, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Could you tell me where R1 is, please, sir?
I certainly could. Following Miss Summers. There. What about you?
Simon Shaw, sir. I've been moved to G1, sir.
That is me.
What you lot doing here? We got swimming today.
So we?
Who says?
It's on our timetable.
Yeah, well, we were here first.
And what's that got to do with anything?
What has what got to do with what?
We had swimming today, didn't we, sir?
Well, I thought so, Jenkins.
Oh, so do we, sir. Look.
Thank you.
Trouble?
Well, it could be. 2 parties for swimming. Well, what shall we do? Toss for it?
Hardly fair. Let's see if anyone's got their things.
Right. Hands up, all those who have brought their swimming things.
End of problem, I'd say.
Hey, you want to go in there?
Yeah, don't tell me you are, too.
Yeah.
Go on, don't we? And what exactly is going on here?
We're going for gymnasts, sir.
No, you're not, young lady.
So it's just an ad timetable.
And us, sir.
Is it now? And are you Form G1?
No, sir.
No, sir. And are you expecting to play rugby?
No, sir.
No, sir. Your timetables are wrong, aren't they? You two, go and check with the secretary. Go on. The rest of you stay here. Well, keep quiet.
Right, G1.
Don't tell me. Problems?
I'm trying to find an empty classroom.
Yes, nice. I'm trying to find a full one.
Is anyone sitting here? Can't see anyone. Heaven. Mine is Kathy Arbery's. What's yours? She ate. I like your bag. Where'd you get it? Singapore. You been there then? No worse luck. Brian brought it back for me. Who's Brian? That's me mum's boyfriend. What about your dad? Oh, he's dead. I never knew him. Mum says he died when I was a baby. I can't even remember him. Do you want a sweet?
All right, Jenkins. going on now?
Nothing, sir. Honest.
Jenkins, I doubt if you know the meaning of the word. Jenkins, Green. Sit down. Until we've finished this lesson, Jenkins, then we'll sort it out. Right, I hope you've all had a better day than I have. Well, it wouldn't be difficult. Still, no doubt we'll fare better tomorrow. What do you lot want?
Come along, Henshaw. What's the delay?
Right, you lot hang on here for a second and do it quietly.
Oh, sorry, old man. Didn't know the room was occupied. You'll have to up sticks and move out, I'm afraid.
Really?
Afraid so.
This has always been my form.
Oh, bad luck. Change of orders, I'm afraid. Room 175, G3, form G3. Me and my bunch, I'm afraid.
You know very well the whole point was that we all retain our own form rooms.
Oh, granted, but as far as possible, eh? It's down here, green and white.
I don't care what it's down in. Hang on a minute. Right. Jenkins, come on. I shall be away for a few moments. I do not want to return and find a shambles. Jenkins, do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Incredible. Let us go and consult the master plan.
Right, Bimbo. 5 to beat.
Sorry to bother you, but could we have a look at the, thing?
Oh, not you as well. Come in.
Thank you.
Pack it in, Simon. Leave it out, Shaw. Pack it in, Shaw. Wasn't me. He pushed me. You push him, Joy. No, what? Go on, Tucker. Go on, Tucker. Come on, it's him. Go on, Tucker.
I used to say to Mr. Starling, it's only the few that spoil it for the decent kids. All the holiday my lady spent cleaning this place up, and look at it. First day back, look at it. Hooligans they are. Hooligans. And that's nothing to some we get. I don't know what sort of homes some of these
You said there was also something in the toilets.
Ah, yes.
Come on, Tucker. Come on, Tucker. Come on, hit it. Come on, Tucker. Come on, Tucker. Come on. Headmaster. Look out!
Looks like a typing error, I'm afraid, Mr. Golightly. You should be in 275, not 175.
Oh. Still, never mind. Best laid plans of mice and men, eh? All's the way with the new CEO. Oh, tell you what, Mitchell, send my lot along when you get back. I'll rendezvous with them in 275. Fair enough?
Are you in the habit of leaving your form unsupervised, Mr. Mitchell?
I do apologize. There was a slight mix-up.
And it took two of you?
Somebody had to sort out the mess that we all seem to be in. A mess which, if you don't mind me saying so, Headmaster, could have been avoided.
That is beside the point. One of you should have remained here. Then this mess would have been avoided. Where is Mr. Golightly?
He asked me to send this lot up to room 275. He'll meet them there.
Unsupervised again? Mr. Garfield, would you do me a personal favour and escort this form to room 275, then ask Mr. Golightly to call and see me this evening?
Right, you lot. On your way.
Jenkins, Green and Doyle, report to my office at break tomorrow morning. I would be grateful if you also called to see me this evening.
Very well. But at that time, I shall be making a formal protest about being spoken to in this manner in front of my pupils.
That is your prerogative, of course. But if you'd exercised a little forethought and responsibility, the need wouldn't have arisen.
I had thought you were sensible enough to be left on your own and old enough not to be treated as babies. I also thought you would have had the decency to behave yourselves and not let me down. It seems I was wrong.
Wasn't our fault, so it was them lot over
Trisha,
there.
I don't want to know. I'm not interested. If you want to behave like babies, that is how you will be treated. Instead of the discussion I had planned for this period, you will now all write an essay on the changes introduced by our new headmaster. You will start them now and finish them as homework. I will collect them all at registration tomorrow morning.
It's not fair, is it? He's only knocks him, I shouted at him.
And do it in total silence.
Sir, can we go now?
What for?
It's the first leg of the final tonight, sir.
There are still 2 minutes before you have to leave.
Go and make a start on your essays.
Come on, you lot! Come on, Alfie! Oh, shut!
Come on!
You'll never take the black and white. You'll never take. Jump up! It makes it very funny, you clanky.
Right, come on, get a move on. We haven't got all day.
Sir, do you have to drive so fast? You nearly knocked my head off when you went over that bridge.
If you'd been on time, lad, we wouldn't have to hurry, would we? Come on, get yourself sorted out.
We should have had a pre-final hideaway. Yes, sir, we should have gone to the hotel for a weekend to discuss tactics and settle our nerves.
The only way you'll get away for a weekend, lad, is to go on the school trip and pay for it yourself. By the way, Grant, we don't discuss tactics. You do what I tell you.
You going on a school trip? Wish I was. Never been away from home. Neither have I. Should be enough.
Right, everybody sorted out? Now, you all know what to do. Just remember what I told you on the bus. And that goes for not biting the opponent's legs, Singer. Now, this match is important, right? Not just the cup, this is prestige. So don't let me down. Anybody who does not only walks home, we won't be able to sit down when he gets there, understood? Right. Now, keep it tight. Keep it tight and we can play these Cowboys off the park. So what have we got to do?
Keep it tight, sir.
Which will?
Play the Cowboys off the park.
And what mustn't you do? Singer.
Right, that looks, sir.
That's a good boy. All right, lead him out. Come on, Green.
My laces are knotted, sir.
Oh, dear.
Come on, come on!
watch it.
We were all over them.
We should have murdered them.
If it hadn't have been for you, Nutjob, we would have come away with a draw.
If it hadn't been for me, we would have been 1 down in the first half. And if he hadn't missed the sitter, we would have been 1 up. Dimbo.
It wasn't a sitter. Don't you call me Dimbo.
Singer! When did it happen, lad?
Yes, sir.
Your brains, when did you have them removed? Everybody was born with some. I can only imagine yours were removed at some point.
Oh, sir, he was through. I had to do it.
All you had to do, lad, was stop that situation arising. You didn't, did you? I will not have alehouse football in my team, Singer. What won't I have?
Alehouse football, sir.
That's right. Let's consider you suspended for an indefinite period,
That's
shall
not
we?
fair.
Right. 1-0. Away from home, not bad, better than I expected. Now, what it means is we've got to make a determined effort for the home match, right? Grant, what's the matter with you?
When I came in, I had a 50p piece. Now it's gone.
You sure?
Positive, sir. Must have been stolen.
Wait a minute. Let's have a thorough search. Come on. Anything? I see. All right, everybody turn out their pockets. Turn them out! Come on, Green.
I found it, sir. I did find that money. Honest, I did, Mum.
We believe you, son. Being last to leave the dressing room doesn't prove anything.
And why should he steal somebody else's money?
Well, he did tell some of the other lads he wanted to go on the school trip.
And 50p is going to go a long way towards the other 20-odd pounds? There is one thing our son isn't, Mr. Baxter, and that's stupid.
I didn't say he did do it. I didn't say he didn't do it. All I'm saying is I've got to report it to the headmaster first thing in the morning.
Well, you go right ahead and report all you want. Benny has nothing to fear from a lot of tittle, tattle, and suspicion.
Good night.
And after that, I'm sending a letter to each of your parents, together with a bill for the damage you caused. Right. I want a word with you, Green. You others can go. Mr. Baxter has told us what happened last night, but at present I tend to agree the evidence is somewhat circumstantial. Do you know what that means?
Yes, sir. Doesn't prove anything.
Right. So you are being given the benefit of the doubt, this time. But I'm warning you here and now. If it happens again, or if I find out you were responsible...
It wasn't me, sir.
And you've nothing to worry about then, have you? All right, you can go.
7-0. You must admit our ideas played well.
He was correct.
So, just try to support.
Here he is there.
Oh.
Right, Joe, now have you seen...
Right. What's all this nonsense about a boycott?
We're not playing with a thief.
I decide who does and doesn't play, Grant.
And I'm not playing if he's in the side.
Nor me.
Me neither.
Now, wait a minute.
It's all right, sir. I don't want to play now.
Oh, look at the time. That boy is going to make me late.
Benjamin, get yourself through here. You better go on, love. No sense in making you late.
He's not even dressed.
What's the matter with you, son? You already late for school.
I don't care. I'm not going.
Why
don't want to go to Brookdale. I want to stay at Grange Hill.
Well, I know that, Judy, but if we can't afford to live here, we can't. Well, I don't like it any more than you do, but it's a fact. Now, come on, we'll meet at Brookdale tonight. And we'll have a look round, all right? Oh, for goodness sake, Judy, it isn't the end of the world.
All right, love, I'll deal with it. You go on. Benjamin, get yourself through here. You want some tea? You going to tell me about it?
Everyone keeps calling me a thief.
So what are you planning to do then? Stay off school the rest of your life?
I could go somewhere else.
Till someone else starts calling you names?
Nobody believes me.
I believe you. Your mother believes you.
You don't have to play for the school football team, do you?
What's that got to do with anything?
They won't play with me.
When this happened?
Yesterday.
I should make you go to school. But I think the best thing to do is to go down to this school of yours and see if we can sort something out. Now go get dressed.
I quite like him, actually. He's better than that Mr. Malcolm. That's what we had last term, isn't it, Susie?
Were you two in the same form last term? Yes, but I'm in R1 now with Penny. You got Miss Summers, haven't you? What's she like?
It's a bit too easy going, if you ask me.
Oh, not like old Mitch, eh, Jude? Mr. Mitchell? I've heard he's as soft as anything. Not now, he ain't. He said we were all babies. What? Yesterday. Should have seen him. Thought he was going to do himself an injury. What happened?
He got told off by the master.
Did he? What for? Because Tucker Jenkins and his mate smashed a window and he weren't there.
Who else would it be?
Because he got told off, he's taking it out on us. You know, like being a big hero, not letting us leave until he says so. Won't last though. Well, why not? He hasn't got it in him. It's too easy, eh, Jude? What's the matter, Jude? Well, she's upset because her mum sent her to Brookdale. Don't you want to go? No, it would be just awful.
One of the girls in my law school goes there, and she says it's terrible.
Well, I know a couple of girls who go there, and they think it's fantastic. You can wear what you like, for one thing. Can you wear makeup and jewellery? Yeah, they all do. Oh, I wished I went there instead of here.
You don't, do you?
Well, you're getting used to it and make new friends.
I won't. I know I won't. Look, it was bad enough coming here. That was at the beginning of the term.
Well, when are you going then?
I've got to meet my mum round there tonight for a look round.
I'll go with you if you like. If you're a bit nervous.
Really? Would you?
Yeah, why not? I've always wanted to see what the boys at Brookdale are like. If they're any good, I might swap there myself.
Would you come too, Tricia?
Yeah, we can hold your hand in case it's just awful.
Oh, yeah. Useless.
It's only a laugh.
That's not right in me. Could have cut me.
Well, let's have a look then.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Where'd you get it?
My brother gets them from where he works.
Could he get us some?
Might do if I ask him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you'd have to make it worth his while. He ain't gonna drag him home for nothing, is he?
How much?
10 pence.
Oh, no.
All right, Alan, as soon as you mate, you can have 2 for 20.
Thanks a lot.
Oi.
Right, then.
Jenkins, do my senses deceive me, or are you up to no good?
No, sir.
No, sir. What's that behind your back?
Nothing, sir.
Show me. Don't mess me about, lad. Sit down. Right. Everybody ready?
I didn't know what that was, sir.
You never do, Sean.
No, sir. I meant with the new timetable. What number today was, sir?
Everybody else knew, or perhaps they just remembered to look at their timetables.
Lost mine, sir.
Then I suggest you copy out another one now, Sean.
I haven't got a pen.
Right. Now then. Today I have a treat for you. Today we're going to play rugby football. Oh, yes. And we're going to enjoy it. Aren't we, Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I realise the timetable is creating problems. Yes, but has it occurred to you that that may have been my intention? Yes, well, the way to find the weak links in any chain is to put strain on it. Well, it's early days yet, so let's give it a chance, shall we? Fine. Yes, all right. Right. Oh. Better put the art department down as those against, Janet.
I've got Mr. and Mrs. Green outside. They'd like a word if you could. I think it's about their son, Benny. You saw him yesterday about the broken window and that theft business.
I remember. What are they like?
They're very nice, actually.
I'm supposed to be at County Hall in 45 minutes. Couldn't we put them on?
They've been waiting some time.
Oh, very well. Show them in. Oh, have those letters gone off yet?
You only gave them to me this morning.
Well, they can't be here to complain about paying for the damage, then.
Who said they're here to complain? Mr. and Mrs. Green, Miss Llewellyn, the headmaster.
Hello. Take a seat. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, we're not too happy about the way this school is treating our son.
The object of which will be for Jenkins and his friends to stop me. Right, Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
Good. Useless! On your feet, Jenkins. Right. Let's try again, shall we? Well done, lad. Yes, that's more or less the idea.
I sympathize with you both, but I don't think allowing him to stay away from school will solve anything.
At least it will save Benjamin the harassment and humiliation he's been getting.
I hadn't realized things had gone that far.
Well, what did you think would happen? You practically branded my son a thief yourself.
I did give him the benefit of the doubt.
Which isn't saying he didn't do it.
I could only go on the facts before me, Mr. Green. He was the last to leave the changing room, and saying he found the money isn't a very convincing explanation. What else could I do?
Find out who really took the money.
How? Do you know how many other problems I have here? How many other pupils I have to deal with?
I don't care about your other problems. You keep saying it's your school, man. You figure it out. Because if you don't, we're going to take our son away. Come on,
on, lads. Come on then, Jenkins. Move.
You didn't have to do your nut, Alan.
Come on, up you come. Yeah, we better go and see to that. Mr. Grice, look after this lot. Come on then. Go on, sit down. That's it. Put your head right back. There's nothing to worry about. I'll go and get the first aid box. All right?
You're not supposed to be in here.
You say one word about me being here to anyone, and I'll do you. Got it? Have ya? Just make sure it stays that way, okay?
Singer? What are you doing here?
Just come to check the team, yes, sir.
What, at this time?
I was sent on a message, so I thought I'd see if I'd been reinstated, like.
Well, you'll be reinstated as soon as you learn to play football according to the rules, like everyone else. Who sent you on this message?
Mr. Fitzpatrick, sir. It's genuine. You can check it if you like.
I intend to, Singer. Go on, Hobbit. All right, lads, look as wide as a sheet.
Sounds fine, honestly.
Sure. Yeah, clean yourself up for that. All right, you lot, in the showers, everybody. Everybody, then you can get off to lunch and do it quietly.
Flippin' heck, Alan, I think you're busting my shoulder.
Which one? This one?
Lost, what's the matter? I got a sore shoulder. Sore head in a minute.
Jenkins, dragging your feet again.
I've got a busted shoulder, sir.
Have you? You know, I think that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Move.
Sir, someone's robbed me pen.
And mine. The check-in foot's gone.
And the door was locked all morning. So,
The next door wasn't.
and the showers are interconnecting?
Afraid so.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I'd have thought after this Benny Green business, you'd have double-checked everything.
Yeah, well, we can't all be infallible.
Have you no ideas? Anyone left alone?
No, only the Bennett boy, he wouldn't have done it.
Why not? You were quick enough to suspect Green, or does Bennett have a better background?
Well, I didn't notice you leaving the Green's defence yesterday. Not a question of background, anyway. Bennett hasn't got the nerve.
I suppose, in a way, this puts Green in the clear.
Well, could be coincidence.
What do we do now?
Hope. Whoever it was took plenty of stuff. Some of it's bound to turn up, it usually does.
Chicken's foot?
Jenkins, G1.
Oh.
Nah, I don't think Justin Bennett would do a thing like that. It's too weedy.
I like him.
You would.
Well, I think it's terrible. Imagine stealing from your own classmates.
Some people around here steal last week's Sitcom if you let them. Remember what that Mickey Doyle done?
Who's that?
He stole that flintlock pistol thing last term.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was a bloke from our farm.
Well, I thought they never found out who it was.
It was him.
I don't like him.
Who does?
Oh, guess what happened in history this afternoon?
That's history now.
You know that Greek boy? What's his name?
Karen the Lopanasti. Oh, I can't say.
It's all Greek to me. Do you want to know? Yeah, go on.
Well, he fell asleep. Again. You should have heard him snoring. Don't blame him. There must be someone's Fred. He's always falling asleep. When Grozzy Gillespie goes on, it's enough to send anyone on. Who's Grozzy Gillespie? Haven't you had him yet? Can never tell which way he's looking. So I'm going this way. See you tomorrow. Hope you like Brookdale, Judy. Thanks. Bye.
Well, I think it's all very nice. And colourful. I'm sure she'll like it here, won't you, Judy?
Oh, I'm sure she will, when she settles in. Well, we'll see you first thing on Monday then, Judy, eh?
Yes, well, thank you, Mr. Bolton.
Not at all.
Come on, Judy.
Goodbye.
Oh, can I give you girls a lift home?
No, thanks. We'll go down to Discorama.
What?
It's a record shop.
Oh, well, goodbye then. Don't be long, Judy.
Well, bye, Tricia. Yeah, bye. You'll be all right here. It's nice. We can keep in touch, of course. Yeah, of course we can. Bye. Bye. Come on, it'll be closed before we get there.
Hello, Bennett.
I never said anything. Honestly, I didn't.
Just make sure he stays that way, okay?
Got any money on you?
No.
Jump up and down.
What for?
You heard? Jump. Come on, hand over.
Give.
Singer! What's he giving you money for?
I sold him this, sir.
Did you? And out of whose pocket did you get it? I see. I think we'd all better go and see the headmaster, don't you? Move! And after that, Singer confessed to the theft at Brookdale as well. I suppose I should have put two and two together sooner, but I'm just a simple-minded sportsmaster.
Perhaps it was because you weren't trying hard enough.
Sam.
It's all right, Mrs. Green. I did think if I came here and apologized to you both, and to Penny, of course.
That's just fine. Perfect. The whole school knows my son accused of thieving, but only the three of us hear an apology.
Yes, well, I'm sure if you go and see Mr. Llewellyn, he'll sort it out for
Don't
you.
fret about it, man, I will.
Sam. Mr. Baxter is only trying to put things right.
Thank you, Mrs. Green. So, I assume we'll be seeing you at school then, Penny. Good. And if you're still interested, there's a practice session for the school team tomorrow evening.
I'll be there, sir.
Good lad. Right. Now, I'll see myself out, Mrs. Green.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
So am I.
So am I, because now I can ask you about this. A bill for £2.
Permission, kick my ball. I only passed it back.
In future, keep your dirty feet off it, all right? Do you hear me?
Give it back.
Next time I ask a question, I want it answered.
Give my case back, please.
Now go and get it. Now pick it up and clear off. You pick it up, Doyle. It's none of your business, Andrew Stanton.
I'm making it my business. Pick it up. Now give it back. Now you clear off. Thanks, Andrew.
You know, it's not the same now, Tucker or Benny.
Definitely not the same. It's an improvement.
You know, sometimes I miss old Doyle.
I don't.
But it used to be a laugh.
Normally at somebody's expense.
Normally at yours.
That's what I mean.
Look, all I'm saying is that some of the staff are going to get together and try and do something about the situation. I mean, something's got to be done about this mess.
Oh, what particular mess is that?
Oh, come on, June. It's been nothing but chaos ever since the beginning of term. The way these changes in the timetables have thrown everybody out.
Oh, that. Lots of fuss about nothing, if you ask me.
Look, it is a lot of fuss when in my gym this past week I've had 4 periods when 2 classes turned up at the same time and 2 periods when nobody turned up at all.
Surely you can put up with a bit of inconvenience for a week or two.
It's not just that, is it? Look, I disagree with just about everything Llewellyn's doing.
So you thought you'd stir things up a bit?
No, not stir things up. I'm organising a staff meeting.
What for?
Test reaction. See if a majority of the staff want to do something about the head's changes.
What's the point?
To make our voice heard, take some positive action.
Well, count me out, Geoffrey.
Can't you out?
Look, I'll tell you something. I think the head's doing a good job. If only the staff will let him get on with it without moaning all the time. That's exactly what the school needs. A new broom, fresh ideas. In the long term, these changes will benefit the whole school, including you. Look, I'm on his side, you understand?
Oh, yes. And you're in a minority of 1.
I live in Brian Close. Well, that's only a few roads from me. Funny we've never met. I've seen you around, of course. It's funny, isn't it? The way you know people by sight, but you don't know their name, even in your own year. Oh, did you know that Anne Wilson's left? What, the first year rep? Yeah, her dad got posted abroad or something. It was ever so sudden. I think I'd like to live abroad. Been on holidays with Mum and Dad. It's not the same as living there. Do you think they'll have another election? I suppose they have to. It wouldn't be fair otherwise. I don't think it's much use, really. School council. Just a lot of talk.
Right, can you pay attention, please, R1? Paula, can you give these books out? Now, this is that bit of homework I gave you last week. And I can honestly say, R1, that rarely have I seen such appalling work. Your grammar is absolutely dreadful, without exception. So we're going to spend this lesson revising a few basic rules. As an art teacher, it's hardly my job to teach you grammar, but I'm sick and tired of trying to decipher your essays and correcting mistakes you should have learnt in primary school. Which reminds me, Alan, do try to keep your dinner off your homework.
Not my dinner, miss. It's my tea.
Whatever it is, keep it off your homework. Now then, punctuation. Capital letters, full stops, apostrophes, or commas. They all have their proper place. So don't just stick them in wherever you feel like it. Think first. This is a private joke, Penny, or can we all join in?
Well, it's not a joke, really, miss.
I never thought my classes were that dull.
Now you know.
Alan, if I was in a worse mood than I am at this moment, you'd be contemplating that remark in detention.
Sorry, miss.
Mr. Karamanopoulos, wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
Oh, just 5 more minutes, Mum.
Come on, Anthony, wake up.
What?
You've been asleep again.
Sorry, miss. Didn't mean to.
Look, if you're tired, I suggest you go to bed earlier at night, okay?
Yes, miss.
Good.
You got a minute, Joe?
To set the record straight, Benny Green had nothing to do with the money stolen from the gym.
The head wrote that.
The thief has been discovered and punished, so apologies in order to Benny.
Put himself right in it, the way he did. Made himself look a right twit.
Right, can you pay attention, please, R1?
Can I borrow this?
Yeah, put it back on the desk.
That does include you, Alan Humphreys. Well, it seems it's your lucky day. A staff meeting's been called, so you've got a half-hour reprieve from punctuation.
Can we leave the classroom, miss?
Yes, but not the school.
peace and quiet. I saw the notice in your newsletter. I play the piano. Fantastic. For the play, Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It says here, musicians and actors are wanted. Information from the music room.
See, Mr. Sutcliffe, he's organising it.
I thought you might know.
No.
Do you know where he is?
They've got this staff meeting, aren't they?
Suppose so. Are you going to be in the play?
I haven't a clue. They haven't had the auditions yet.
I don't mind playing the piano. Don't want to act, though. But if they want a pianist...
Not bad. You should join the music society.
Close every door to me.
It's from your musical.
Close every door to me. Hide all the world from me. Borrow the windows and shut out the light. Can you sing?
Bit.
You sing and I'll play.
No.
Oh, come on.
Don't fancy it.
Come on, no one's listening. What about it?
All right, then.
Do you know the words?
There's some sheets over here.
Ready?
Sorry, I missed my entrance. Go back to the beginning.
Yawning again, Anthony?
Lewis?
Come on, I want to have a word with you. Anthony, I didn't want to say anything in front of the rest of the class, but would you mind explaining to me what this is?
Homework.
You must be joking. Look at it. It's absolute rubbish. You obviously didn't listen to a word I said in class and couldn't be bothered to look anything up. It looks as if you spent 2 minutes on it. Listen to me, Anthony. You've been late for school every morning since the beginning of this term. Every single morning. And now you've started to fall asleep in the classroom. That's happened twice. Now, assuming you're not suffering from some tropical sleeping disease, and you're not going to all-night parties, exactly what is the matter?
Nothing, miss.
Come on, Anthony. What's wrong?
Close every door to me. Hide all the world from me. Borrow the windows and shut out the light. Do what you want with me. Hate me and laugh at me. Darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? I know the answers lie far from this world.
Very, very good. So, I've got my pianist and a possible Joseph, right?
Yes, sir.
Andrew,
Suppose so, sir.
I'm holding auditions tonight. Be here around 5 o'clock, okay?
So you mean to say you work till 1 o'clock in the morning?
Only sometimes.
Well, how many times?
When the restaurant's busy. Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. Sometimes Wednesday.
Well, I find it hard to believe that a boy of your age is up till 1 o'clock in the morning 3 or 4 nights a week. What do you do?
Help in the restaurant. Do Dad's books and stuff.
And your dad doesn't send you to bed?
No, it's him who asked me to do it. He's from Greece, and his English isn't that good. And Mum's hopeless at that kind of thing.
And how do you think your English is going to be if this goes on? It's got to stop, Anthony. Look, if this continues, your work is going to get so far behind you'll find it impossible to catch up. Now, you're going to have to tell me that.
I can't do that. And even if I could, he wouldn't listen. Not to me, anyway.
Well, if he won't listen to you, he's going to have to listen to me. I mean it, Anthony.
It's up to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I make an appointment.
You don't have to do that. Just turn up when we're open. Only I'm telling you, Missy won't like it.
You let me worry about that, okay?
We can go to rehearsals with each other. If I get the part, he said impossible, Joseph. You'll get it, you were really good. Doesn't worry me if it's all done. Seems that nothing worries you. What? Well, if I got the part, I'd be really pleased. But you don't seem happy at all. What's it got to do with you how I feel? Well, it hasn't. Dead right.
Right, settle down, please, R1. Come on, Justin. Right. Well, I thought it was your lucky day, but it seems it's your lucky week. You've got the rest of the afternoon off. Well, go on, you can go now.
Home, miss?
Yes, if you want to.
Is it just us or the whole school?
It's everybody. There's a big staff meeting to sort out a few problems.
What about the auditions, miss, for Joseph?
Oh, yes, they're still on. Anybody who wants to audition for Joseph, please be in the hall at 5. Anthony?
Yes, miss?
Is the restaurant open tonight?
Yes, but I'm telling you, Missy
Just
won't.
tell me what time.
5. But if you want to see him, you better be there early.
Okay, I'll be there about 4.
Are you going home? Nothing else to do. I'm not going home yet. Might go for a walk. Where? Don't know really. The park. Maybe the shops. Do you fancy it? I can't. I've got to go home and I'm doing some things. But if I go home now, Mum will make me study. I do enough of that already. Wait a minute. Can you see anything? No. They're having an argument. What are they saying? Something about timetables. Bullet's saying about the chaos and that.
Go then you have
away.
to change it.
All right,
that's not in saying that. That's not the point.
Do you fancy going somewhere tonight? No, I'm going home. All right, I just thought. Something to fill in the time. You can come to my house if you want to. You don't mind? I wouldn't have asked you if I did, would I?
Some school, that. Giving you an afternoon off.
It's a special meeting they're having.
Well, your dad will be pleased anyway. He's got some invoices for you to do. Hey, hands off. How many times have I told you? Wait till they're offered.
Where is Dad?
Downstairs. Where'd you think?
Only I've got some homework to do.
Better go and do it in the sitting room then. Otherwise you won't get a chance if Dad knows you're here.
Can I take a cake?
Go on.
I was talking to my form teacher today.
And?
Nothing.
Your mum won't mind me coming home to tea, will she? I've told you she won't. Don't keep going on about it. You sang that song really well. You'd be good as Joseph. You keep going on about things, don't you? Why don't you wait until I've got the part? Look, I go home this way. Eh? I'm going home. See you. Hang on a minute. What about tea? I don't feel like it. Why not? Because you made it pretty clear you don't want me around. That's why. I haven't said that. Well, you made it plain enough. Look, it's just that I got something on my mind, that's all. Big deal. I've got problems on my mind as well. Oh, yeah? Your mum and Dad are splitting up, are they? Getting divorced? I heard them having a row a few weeks ago. They were going on at each other. And in the end, Mum said the only thing for them was to split up.
Can I have a glass of milk?
Help yourself. How's the homework?
Oh, coming along.
You're early.
We were sent home.
Trouble?
No, just staff meeting.
George, you're supposed to set Anthony an example.
Very nice.
There's none left for tea, don't blame me.
Glad you're here. Got some invoices.
Right now?
I need them.
He's doing his homework, George.
What's homework? This is business. Work 'em out for me, boy.
Oh, Dad.
You can do schoolwork anytime. Yeah?
All right.
Good boy. And after the invoices, you can look at the VAT forms. I don't understand them.
Hello, miss.
Hello, Anthony.
George, this is Miss Summers, Anthony's teacher. She'd like to have a chat.
You see to it, will you? I'm busy now.
Don't be so rude, George.
Actually, I won't keep you very long, Mr. Karamanopoulos. I just wanted to ask if it's true that Anthony's been going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, because if it is, well, perhaps that would explain why he's been falling asleep in the classroom.
You've been what? Only a couple of times.
Well, I just want to say that really, 1 o'clock is far too late for a boy of his age.
Just wait a minute. What's it to do with you?
Pardon?
He goes to bed when his father tells him.
Well, I'm just trying to point out, Mr. Karamanopoulos, that his schoolwork is suffering badly.
That's not important.
I beg your pardon, but it's very important.
School's here today, not here tomorrow. It's busyness that's important.
Look, I don't want to argue with you.
So
Mr.
don't argue. You leave my family to me, lady.
Look, I'm responsible for your son's education.
He is my son. This is my house. You're not responsible for anything.
George, come back. I'm very sorry. He's a bit hot-headed. I'll try and talk to him if you can wait for a minute.
Did say, miss.
Where's the signals? In pieces at the moment. I haven't put them up since we moved.
Andrew, would you go down to the shop, please, and get some ice cream for tea?
How far's the shop? Oh, it's only down the road. You stay here. I'll run.
Well, Justin.
So you play the piano?
A bit.
Oh, Andrew said you're very good.
Well,
Anyway, I'm glad he's brought someone home for tea. He lost contact with a lot of his friends when we moved. How's he getting on at school?
all right, I think.
I only ask because he hasn't seen himself lately. His father puts it down to the move, but I'm not quite so sure. Oh, well, if he doesn't perk up a bit, I'll take him to see the doctor. He might be sickening for something. That was quick.
It's cold.
I'll put it in the fridge.
Listen, your mum said something while you were out.
What? Oh, Mrs. Karamanopoulos. Look, I'm sorry if I've caused any trouble. But you do see, I couldn't just let it go on.
I'm glad you came. It had to be sorted out.
I'm just wondering, though, if I did it the right way round. Or maybe I should have sent a letter first.
You were right. The letter would have gone straight in the bin. Anyway, I've calmed him down a bit now. I'm sure he'll see sense. He's just a bit...
Hasty?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say?
What?
You were sleeping in school.
Didn't like to.
Take your homework to your bedroom.
But what about the VAT and the invoices?
I'll do them.
Come off it, Dad. You know you can't.
You do your homework, then you show me how to do it. But in bed by 9. Go on, then.
See you tomorrow, Anthony. On time, eh?
Yes, miss.
Now, you come downstairs with me and I'll make you a favorite dish.
Are you going to speak to them tonight? Are you sure that's what she said? She thinks you're ill. She'll be sending you to the doctors next. But I don't know what to say to them. Well, I can't tell you, but just get things straight. I know. I'll talk to Dad when he comes to pick me up after the auditions. Okay. Bye.
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my day.
Hey, Joseph! Watch out! What happened? At the audition? No, with your dad. I told him and he laughed. Laughed? He said that people often argue and they
meant me. Sounded like they meant it to me. So it was nothing. Well, Dad said they both were a bit edgy. Dad had problems at work, and Mum had the move to organise. He said the row let off a bit of steam. I shouldn't take any notice.
Joseph,
What's that?
you got the part.
Joseph?
That's what I said. See me at break on the stage, right?
Yes, sir. Today Grange show, tomorrow Broadway.
I don't suppose anybody's seen Anthony Karamanopoulos.
Good morning. Usual rapturous reception. Thank you very much. Tricia, will you hand out this paper, please? Thank you very much.
What's this for? I don't know, do I? What's this paper for, sir?
I'm just about to tell you that, Doyle.
What's this paper for, sir?
That paper, amazingly enough, Jenkins, is for you to write on.
This isn't a lesson, sir. What do we have to do writing for?
Because, Green, I'm sick and tired of all the messing about that goes on in these tutorial periods. Also, I was appalled by the standard of grammar and spelling in the last piece of work you handed in to me.
All of us, sir.
All of you.
Thought you clever then, didn't you?
So in future, we will use this period to work. You can start by writing me an essay on any television program which you saw yesterday.
I didn't watch television yesterday, sir.
And I will mark it for grammatical accuracy. Right, get on with it.
Sir, I didn't watch television yesterday.
How like you, Hughes. Well, you simply have to dredge through your memory and remember the last time you did. Right, remember. Name at the left top corner of the page. Date at the right. Title in the middle. And remember, all I am really interested in is grammar, spelling, and punctuation. All right? Get on with it. Where is Shaw?
It's not here, sir.
Yes, even I can see that, Green. But knowing you lot, he just might be hiding in a desk. Does anybody know where he is?
He probably overslept again, sir.
Isn't there anybody who lives near him who could go round in the morning and knock on his door and make sure he's up? Answer came there none. Tricia, you must live just round the corner. What about you?
Can't one of the boys do it, sir?
Yes, well, you are the nearest. You live in the next street.
Right, then.
Thank you very much, Tricia. It's very good of you.
It's Gary Hargreaves.
Which one?
How many paid?
So who's Gary Hargreaves?
He's a fourth-year football captain, stupid.
Is that all?
And he plays for England.
I should have got his whistle. I don't think he had a...
Hello.
Oh, I don't think he had a pen.
I saw ya.
What's that supposed to mean?
Turn yourself, that Gary Hargreaves.
Trust you, Doyle. He's my brother, stupid.
Did your sister go to Grange Hill?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Carol Yates.
Oh, I know. She goes out with Trevor Johnson, doesn't she?
She used to.
Why don't she go out with him no more then?
Hey, you early?
Yeah, Baxter cancelled practice. Something about a 6-day week and not being able to do out-of-school activities. I don't know what it's all about. Hello.
Oh, this is Tricia.
Oh, hello, Tricia. You live around here then, do you?
Yeah, Slater Street.
Oh, it's just that I've never seen you around here before.
So what's going to happen to your matches if all your practices are cancelled?
Suppose they'll be cancelled too.
Does that mean you'll be out of the Borough Cup?
Suppose so. I don't know why he can't leave it alone, this new head. He was fine as we was.
Cheer up, it might never happen.
Not going, are you?
Yeah, Toby might be home by 5.
See you then, Trish.
Bye, see ya.
See you again, I hope.
Honestly, Tricia, you get earlier and earlier. What's the hurry? School doesn't start till 9 o'clock, you know.
I know, but I got a call for Simon.
Oh, yes.
Shut up, Carol. It's not like that. Mr. Mitchell said I had to.
Mr. Mitchell said you had to. Why?
Because his mum and dad go out to work.
He's always late, so I've got to make sure he gets up.
Well, can't he get himself up? He ought to be able to. He's a big boy now.
I would have said I would anyway.
Oh, honestly, Trish, you got a real nuggins, aren't you? Get landed with everything. Who is this boy, anyway?
You know Simon Shaw. Lives at the top of Wilberforce Road.
Oh, him. Oh, yeah, I know him, yes. Well, you make sure you do his knock, young lady. No going in.
Oh, hi, it's you. Didn't think you'd come.
Well, I did.
Yes, well, I'd better go and get dressed. Coming in?
Nah, I'll wait here.
OK, I won't be a sec.
What's your mum do that she has to leave so early in the morning?
Well, she works at Richmond's, and they clock in at 8.
Oh. Don't she ever wake you before she goes?
Yeah, but I usually fall asleep again.
Oh.
Yeah.
14 I've got. How could you get 14 out of 10?
I did. Didn't I, sir? Didn't I get 14?
You certainly did, Green. Minus 14.
Minus 14. Here, Benny got minus 14. Doyle, what'd you get?
Minus 3.
You idiots, a lot here.
So what'd you get?
Minus 15.
All right. This is nothing to be proud of. You will all have noticed, if you've bothered to look, that nobody, I repeat, nobody got fewer than 10 mistakes. That is dreadful. You will all now, please, write out your spelling mistakes 5 times.
We ain't got time, sir. It's assembly any minute.
Oh, yes, Jenkins. You do have time to correct your spelling mistakes, unless, of course, you would prefer to come back after school and do it then. Where have you two been?
So late, sir.
Oh, thank you for that at least, Tricia. But the idea of you going to collect Shaw was to enable him to be punctual, not that you should be late as well.
It was my fault, sir. I wasn't ready when she called for me.
Well, thank you, Shaw. That's very honest. But in future, Tricia, if Shaw is not ready, you do not wait for him. Your duty extends only as far as ringing the front doorbell. You do not have to lead him to school by the hand.
No, sir.
Mum, she likes leaving school by the hand, sir.
Shut up.
Yes! Shut up, Doyle. Hughes.
Sir?
Hughes, get on with your spelling.
He never.
Now stop talking, please, kids. I'm not going to start the lesson till you stop talking. Benny, Peter, stop talking. This morning, I want you to write me a poem about winter. Tricia, listen, please. And before we start, Peter, I thought that we might read what Shakespeare had to say about winter. Turn to page 185.
Look behind you. Do you want a girlfriend then?
Simon, what do you think you're doing? Sit down.
He started to say, took me paper.
Have you opened your book, Simon? Page 185. Now, perhaps you'd like to read for us.
I can't, sir. I haven't got my glasses.
Where are they?
They're broken, sir.
Very well, you'll just have to listen. Kathy, you read, will you?
When icicles hang by the wall, and Dick the shepherd blows his snail, and Tom bears logs in...
You don't wear glasses.
How do you know?
I've never seen them.
They're broken, that's why.
Simon, will you stop talking?
Sorry, sir.
While
our greasy down to cure the pot.
Hello, all on our own today, are we?
Oh, hello.
See you at Grange then. It's funny how I've never seen you before yesterday. Still, now we met, there's plenty of time to make up for it now.
Suppose so.
Hey, you going to this new pop club on Friday?
What pop club?
Haven't you heard about it?
Nah.
New pop club on Friday. New head's idea in M4 classroom.
Oh.
What about it? Fancy coming?
Might.
Come, it'd be great fun. Everybody dancing around their old school uniform. Be a bit of a giggle.
Ah, sure. You made it. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Right, all of you settle down. Hughes, pull yourself together. Now, this week we have an extended registration period to enable the year reps to get round to see us all. As you know, Penny Lewis has been nominated as our new first-year rep. Now, I don't know whether she will get to us today, so in the meantime, we will all do some more written work. Yes, fun, isn't it? Today, I want you to describe your route to school.
Do we have to, sir? That's boring, sir.
And so you, Jenkins. Kathy, hand this paper up, please. Come on.
Sir?
Thank you.
Sir, I
Yes?
can't do it. I haven't got a pen.
What is the point of coming to school without a pen, sure? No, don't tell me. Never mind. There is a pencil here that you can borrow. Come on, quick. Run all the way. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Sir, have you got a sharpener? This pencil's broken.
Yes. There you are.
Hiya. Going to a disco today?
No, I'm not allowed to go to discos.
Why? No one's going to know.
Well, if I'm home late, my father will want to know where I've been.
You won't be home late. It's in the lunch hour.
In the lunch hour?
Oh, go on, go. I want to know.
Yeah, OK.
Sir, I've had an idea.
An idea, Doyle. Good God. What does it feel like?
If you mark us at 20, that way we get better marks.
Yes, but you still wouldn't make any fewer mistakes, would you, Doyle?
Yes, we would, sir.
No, we wouldn't, bonehead. 14 mistakes is 14 mistakes. If you mark it out of 20, you get 6. If you mark it out of 10, you get -4. But it's still 14 mistakes.
A masterly explanation. Don't you think so, Doyle? Sure, in a moment, you won't have any pencil left.
It keeps breaking, sir.
That is terrible news. Sit down and start writing. Thank you. Green, why aren't you writing?
I don't want to do it, sir. I'm going to get minus marks anyway.
And if you don't do it, you'll get a detention. Start writing.
Sir.
Thank you.
It says here, got the worms again, it says here.
You're looking very smart. Where are you off to, then?
I'm going to see Kathy.
Getting very thick with Kathy these days. Always going round her house.
It's not Kathy she's going to see.
Oh?
How'd you know?
It's Gary.
No, it ain't.
She's blushing.
Well, I hope it isn't Gary, my girl. He's much too old for you.
It's not. I told you I'm going to see Kathy.
Well, I don't know, Trish. You worry me sometimes. You'll be getting yourself a real bad name the way you're carrying on. First you get in with that disreputable Shaw boy.
What's the matter with Simon? What you got against him?
And you throw yourself at a fourth form boy.
I'm not throwing myself at him. It's... I told you I'm going round Kathy's.
Well, don't be late back.
Sorry I'm late. Mum started crating about me going out.
That's all right, disco isn't on anyway tonight. So what do you want to do? There's no film on down the Odeon.
All right, then.
What'd you do over the weekend, then?
Went to see that new movie. You know, Obsession.
I thought that was a double A.
It is, but I went with a friend.
A fella? Do you like older fellas, then?
Depends on who they are.
Who was it?
Nosy, aren't you?
All right, then, don't tell me.
Gary Hargreaves, actually.
Oh. What's the film like, anyway?
Brilliant.
Well, all I can suggest, Mr. Baxter, is that you switch your practices over to the 6-day timetable.
Well, I can't do that. Look, for years I've drummed it into them that each year has its training session on the same night every week. Now, that way they remember it. It's the basis for all my arrangements. If we change over to that 6-day system, training will be on a different night every week, and they'll never remember that.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing more I can suggest, Mr. Baxter.
Right. Then I'm going to cancel all training and all matches till you've sorted this out.
Oh, no. It's good, isn't it, eh?
What thing you're doing?
Getting changed.
Practice is cancelled, Dumbo.
Says so.
There's a notice on the door. What's the matter? Can't you read?
Oh, I didn't see it. I was in a hurry.
Well, you'd better start looking where you're going, hadn't you?
Just like you better start getting yourself up of a morning.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, you don't think Tricia Light's calling for you of a morning, do you?
Oh, yeah. She told
Because
me...
she don't, and she ain't going to do it no more neither. So just start getting yourself ready for school in the morning.
Did she say that? She didn't want to call for me in the morning?
Of course she said it. She told me to tell you. And what you staring at, big ears?
Nothing.
Right, well, shove off then. There's no practice tonight. Or you another one who can't read.
All right, I'm going.
So don't go giving Tricia any more bother. Otherwise, you'll have to reckon it with me, all right?
Here he is, that little lover boy. Where's your girlfriend then, Shaw? Give him the push, has she?
Watch it, Doyle.
Hey, listen, everyone, Trish is giving Shaw the push. He had to find his own way here this morning.
All right! That is enough. Whose bag's that?
Mine.
Pick it up, and both of you get inside. Don't just stand there.
Simon! Simon!
I say, if you're looking for the young lad who lives in there, he's already left.
Oh, thanks.
Right, settle down. Well, the day hasn't started very well. Let us hope it will improve as it goes on. Jenkins, sit down. Green, what are you doing?
I wasn't doing anything, sir.
That figures.
Don't make me just some few minutes late, will you?
Tricia, that is no way to enter a classroom.
I know, 'cause I've been standing outside his house, shouting up at his window for about 5 minutes. Didn't even know he'd gone.
Yes, all right, Tricia. Well, we'll sort that out in a moment. But what do you say when you come in late for morning registration?
Sorry I'm late, sir.
Good heavens, you remembered. Go and sit down. Now, Shaw,
Sir?
what's all this about you not waiting for Tricia? I'd have thought after all the trouble she's taken, collecting you every morning, the least you could have done was to leave her a note saying that you had gone on. Sure? All right. If you want to play games, perhaps a second detention will loosen your tongue for you. As for the rest of you, I do not want to hear a single word out of you until the bell goes for assembly. Just a minute. Shaw and Doyle, stay behind. I want a word with you two. The rest of you, off you go.
Hey, Lexi! I know why he didn't wait for you.
Oh, do you know all? Why didn't he?
Because Hargreaves told him you didn't like calling for him, and he said that you said so.
Wait a minute. What'd you do that for?
All right, Annie, keep your wig on. I didn't know you were playing drafts.
It's chess, Dimbo.
Chess, then.
Doesn't matter, I won anyway.
You didn't.
Did?
I was going to castle.
Told you couldn't.
Hey, you better watch out. Bullet Baxter's after you.
What for? Missing games?
Yeah, and a practice session.
He didn't put the school team for a practice session, did he?
Yeah, because half the staff won't do anything after our 3, will they, mastermind?
How was I supposed to know?
He put a notice up in the gym.
I didn't read it.
You never read anything.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, you just don't.
So?
You just better watch out.
Like now. Here's Bullet.
Quiet! Lead in.
We've had it, Simon. He's on dinner duty.
All right, sir, let's go for your trays. What are you doing at this table, Jenkins?
Waiting for me dinner, sir.
You know this is the free meals table, don't you?
I don't mind, sir.
I do. Move. Take it off, lad. Camel steaks and sheep's eyeballs aren't on the menu yet.
Shaw! Here.
Yes, sir?
Don't you know what day it is, boy? Or have you lost your timetable again? You know what your trouble is, Shaw? You're bone idle. You don't want to be in the school team, do you?
Yes, sir.
Well, you've got a funny way of going about it. Perhaps a 3-match suspension will help you change your ways.
Oh, so I never saw the notice.
Well, everybody else did. Everybody else read it. You can read, can you?
Of course I can.
Don't talk to me like that, Shaw. I'll bust your skull. Got it?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
All right. Go and sit down.
He didn't have to do that, though, did he? Suspension. I mean, he could have given me detention or something instead, couldn't he? I mean,
Pack it in, will ya?
I hate him.
He's all right. He's a good laugh sometimes.
Ain't he, Tucker?
Pack it in!
Get off!
Something crying.
Get off!
Throw that at me again, I'll kill you.
That Baxter, he's always picking on me.
That's because you always drop yourself right in it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, why didn't you read the notice board?
Just didn't, okay?
Where you been?
Had to put my chest set away.
Thought we lost you for good. Tell you what, Simon. I'll let you join the Tremblers if you like.
What's that?
It's a sort of secret society we're all in. Right, lads?
Yeah.
What sort of secret society?
Can't tell you until you remember.
Why?
Then it wouldn't be a secret, would it?
Tell you what, do you want to take the initiation test, see if you're tough enough?
What sort of test?
You have to climb to the top of that weather tower thing.
Without being seen.
What? On top of the assembly hall?
Yeah, it's easy.
You all done it?
Of course we have, stupid.
Well, then you can do it again, can't you? Just to prove it.
We don't have to, we're already members.
You haven't climbed to the top of that tower.
I have, twice. Just because you're chicken.
All right. You show me how to do it, and I will.
How'd you
get up there?
Well, I think it's behind the stage.
Yeah, what's all this?
It's for school play.
Look at this. Are there any matches? Can't see any. What's this?
Watch it, I painted that, Dimbo.
You did?
Yeah, no, Miss Summers is my nice painter. She wants it to work on a school play.
You going to?
Might do, depends if I've got the time.
Yeah, but she didn't even ask you.
She did, you asked Benny.
I don't remember. Here, where's this towel then? I thought you said you'd been up there.
I have. It was different then. Oh, this lot weren't here.
Look, don't you think we should go?
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Hang on, what's this? See, I told you it was here.
Oh, you're not going up there, are you?
No, he is.
You said you'd go first.
You did, Tucker.
All right, then, if I do it, he does it. We all do it, OK?
It's all right by me. Hang on. How we know you've got to the top?
When you get in the playground, see if I've done it.
I'll go.
I'll go with him. He's done it.
Where is he?
Well, next contestant, step right this way, please. Hang on, someone will go see if you can do it.
Are you going to do it? Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Then who?
Toss for it.
Heads.
Heads it is. You're next.
Right, Benbo, who's next?
Me.
Come on, son, we'll go and watch him. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
None of your business. Push off.
Yeah.
And there's Alan.
Off.
Flipping heck, Alan, you nearly had your chips then.
Why?
Oh, Baxter was out in the yard.
Perhaps I'd better not go up then.
He's gone now.
Well, look, it's nearly time for registration.
Come on, we've got plenty of time.
I could come back tomorrow instead.
Look, you agree like the rest of us.
We've all done it.
Look, leave him if he's chicken. Leave him, I'll go next.
I'm going to have a look.
Hey, what's going on back there? All right. What's going on? You lot shouldn't be here.
We're up to sort this lot out for the school play, aren't we, lads?
Yeah.
Did you open that?
Ask no. If you don't believe us, you can ask Miss Summers.
Don't you give me any of your lip, Sonny Jim, or I'll have you before Mr. Llewellyn. Never mind, Miss Summers.
I was only telling you.
The next time you want to come here, you come and see me first. Understand? Now clear off.
We ain't finished yet.
Out. Well, come on, move yourselves.
Now what do we do?
We'll have to wait until old Misery Guts has gone out, then we'll have to go and let Benny out.
What's he doing, Simon?
He's looking at the window or something.
He's a blooming nuisance, that bloke.
That's all we need.
Look out!
Ah, Tom, come and have a look at this, will you? Hey, you lot. Didn't you hear that bell? Get along to registration.
Now what do we do?
We'll have to come back at 3:30.
What, and leave them there all afternoon?
Well, we can't do anything else, can we, nut job?
What'd you tell old Mitch that for?
I had to tell him something, or old Mitch had thought Benny had bunked off again.
Yeah, but it sounds silly.
Why didn't you just say he didn't feel well?
That's all I could think of, I said.
Right, okay, settle down, please. Now, come on, over there. It doesn't matter where you sit. Now, can I have your attention, please? Your undivided attention. Now, this is an English literature class, and we're going to start by reading aloud. So, as you've all been reading different books, I thought we'd start with something completely new. And I've chosen this new book for you. Of course, there's nothing to stop you finishing off your other books at home. Okay. Well, we'll start over there with,
Simon Shaw, sir.
and move round that way. One paragraph each.
We have to read this stuff, sir. It's boring.
You've read it, have you, Jenkins?
No, sir.
Oh, then, how can you say it's boring?
All the books you pick are boring, sir.
Oh. Well, don't quite know how to answer that one. Anyone else think my choice of books is boring? Anybody like this stuff? It appears as though most people like this stuff, Jenkins. As it is a democracy, I'm afraid you'll just have to continue being bored. Right. Now, who did I say we'd start with? Oh, yes, sure. You can start, please.
Can't, sir. I feel sick.
Oh? In what way?
Don't know, sir. Just sick.
What, do you think you're going to be sick?
Might do, sir.
I think you better go outside and get some fresh air. Jenkins, you can go with him. You might find it a little less boring. Okay, you can start.
It's all right, let go of me. There's nothing wrong with me.
What was all that about, then?
Didn't want to read.
Why not?
Because I didn't.
You're a nut job, you are.
I just don't like it, okay?
Well, what are you going to do now, then? You can't go back in there, can you? We could go and let Benny out.
What about the caretaker?
He'll have gone by now, won't he? Come on.
Oi! Where are you two all to?
We're looking for Mr. Sutcliffe.
Remember about the play? We told you at lunchtime.
He won't be here until the rehearsal at 3:30. Well, go on then. Hop it.
They're rehearsing. We'll never get Benny out.
Tell you what, I'll hang round here and see if old Misery goes. You go back and tell Sutcliffe you left me with a nurse.
All right, then. I'll see you back here after, all right?
Okay.
minute, Simon. What's going on?
Where's Tucker?
In English.
I bet he thought it was a right laugh locking me in there.
We weren't Tucker. We got chucked out by old Garfield.
Why didn't you come back?
Well, he was hanging around. And he still is.
What about registration? I'll be marked absent now.
No, you won't. Tucker told Mitchell you broke your leg in games this morning.
What did he say that for?
Well, you can say you went to the hospital and had x-rays and it was only a sprain. You'll be all right.
What are you doing there anyway?
Bunked off.
Why?
Felt like it.
Flipping Tucker. It was all his idea.
Good laugh, though, wasn't it? Did you really think he'd locked you in?
I did at first, but when I missed registration I didn't. He wouldn't drop me in it.
Just make you think he has?
Yeah.
Here. Why don't we do the same to him?
How do you mean?
Well, he don't know you out, does he? Why don't we... Come on, we better not hang around here. Get him out. Old Garfield was in there all the time. And look!
Right, can I have your attention, please? I want to start with the girls over there by the piano, all right? So form up over there. Quickly, come on, that's it. Andrew, if you come to the front here, that's it. And the brothers behind Andrew. Like so, that's it. Okay. The music starts.
Right. Now what are we going to do?
I don't know. How long's the rehearsal?
Until 6, then the caretaker locks up.
How do you know?
A couple of the kids in my form are in it.
We can't leave him in there all night.
I know that's stupid.
We'll just have to sneak back in tonight.
You're joking. Break in?
No, one of us could hide inside the school, then let the others in tonight.
Who's going to hide then?
I'll do it. My mum and dad are at work, so they won't miss me if I don't go home.
Well, why can't you just hide and let Benny out?
Because we're all in it together. And besides, I'm not taking the risk by myself. That's why.
I can't do it. My mum won't let me out after 6 o'clock, honest.
What about you two?
We can't just leave him in there, can we, Alan? All right, then. We'll meet you back here at 6:30, right?
Right.
Simon!
Benny, it's me.
What are you doing in there? You said you were only going to tell Tucker you were hiding.
Come on, it's a good laugh.
Simon!
Simon, I'm on here.
Where'd you get that from, Bonehead?
You talking to me or him?
Where'd you get it from?
Biology room. Come on, I'll show you something. Come on. Open the door. It's not good. They turned off the power. Yeah, fetch that over it.
Where'd you get the matches from?
Oh, but I'm on it. Yeah, it's a great idea, this. See the hook on his head where he hangs up? Well, there's an hook up here,
What's
right?
it for?
Gonna give Tucker the same as I gave you.
Simon! Simon!
Quick, when the door opens up, you know what to do.
Have you let him out yet?
I only just got here, you do it.
Let me know.
What you have to go and do that for, Benny?
What's it made of?
plastic.
Looks real enough to me. Scared me half to death when I first saw it.
Should have seen your faces. Hey, what's this remind you of? And what's the excuse today? Sure. Forgot your timetable? Again? No bullet, me old china. Here it is.
You know the trouble with you, Bullet, me old son? You're bone idle.
What's that? Must be the caretaker.
Look! Lick it!
Flipping heck, Tucker.
It was an accident, weren't it?
Where's Diamond?
I thought he was behind me.
He must still be in there. Flipping heck.
I wish we knew where he lived. Then we could go around and see if he was all right and that.
But we don't, do we? Anyway, if he's not in for registration, we know he's a goner.
Come off it, Tucker. It's nothing to laugh about. What happens if he was in the fire?
And what happens if they find out it was us?
It was an accident, weren't it? And it was Simon's idea to bring the matches.
But we shouldn't have been in there, though, should we?
Look, pack it in, Benny. Whose idea was to pretend you were still locked in the school anyway? It's done now, eh? We just have to wait and see what happens, OK?
Did you hear about a fire at school last night?
No, I didn't.
It was on the radio. Shouldn't have really had it on, but I did. Under my pillow so my mum can't hear me. She did once.
What about the fire?
All right, don't get off your bike. Said there was about £1,000 worth of damage done. I think it was about £1,000. Sounds a lot, doesn't it? What's the matter with you this morning?
What?
Never mind. But wait a minute.
Look at that.
They might find that skeleton and think it was someone who...
It was plastic, Dimbo.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing in the other paper about the school. But look, they're your favourites, aren't they? Not they're stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Then what was you looking in the wrong place for?
I wasn't.
You would.
Wasn't.
Look, do you want to read or not?
No.
Thought you liked them.
I do. I don't know.
What's the matter with you? You're acting really funny this morning.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. But I should know. It's me that has to walk to school with you every morning. Do you want to read or not?
No, I said.
Oh, you get right up my nose sometimes. Always going on about him. Best band in the world, you say. And now, look, don't even want to read about him. It's only a little
Look, shut up, will ya? The reason I don't want to read it is because I can't read.
What?
You heard, I can't read. Satisfied?
What happened to you last night?
Yeah, we thought we were brown bread.
Tripped over some cables, knocked myself out. When I come round, the fire engines were coming, so I scarped out the other way.
Did anyone see you?
No, don't think so. They would have been round to my house by now, wouldn't they?
We don't tell no one about this, all right?
Yeah, Tucker's right. Just forget the whole thing.
Simon?
What do you want, Pongo?
Talk to the man, not your shirt button. Simon?
What?
Won't tell anyone if you don't want me to.
Tell anyone what? You ain't told them nothing, have you, nut job?
No, I haven't. It's got nothing to do with you. It's between me and her.
Right, sit down, shut up, get on with it. Hugh's run all the way very fast.
I'll help you if you like. Hands free to me.
Tricia.
Sorry, sir.
Right. As I'm sure you're all well aware, or if you aren't, it is time you went to see an optician. There was a fire in the school last night. So, after this morning's registration, we shall all be going down to the old hall where the headmaster wants to talk about the damage. Okay? Is it okay? Yes. Thank you. Your response, as usual, is underwhelming.
I said the fire was small. It was. Thanks mainly to Mr. Garfield's vigilance. But it was also expensive. It damaged the rooms behind the stage and the valuable sound equipment there. It also damaged much of the scenery, props, and costumes of the school play. Your school play. As a result, I have decided to appropriate the money raised from the recent jumble sale and use it to help pay for the damage. Now, I'm sure I don't need to say this, but if anyone knows anything about this fire, I hope for all our sakes he or she will come forward and let me know. Finally, all first-year boys are to remain behind.
What do you think's going on?
I don't know. Do you think he knows?
Nah, he would have called us out by name, wouldn't he?
Don't know.
Did you come here last night?
No, it was only a joke, weren't it, Benny?
Simon let me out in the afternoon.
Yeah, they told us just after we went home yesterday. Didn't you, Simon?
Yeah.
Now then, Mr. Garfield has informed me he had reason to speak to 4 boys he found behind the stage yesterday afternoon. Although he doesn't know who they are, he is sure they are first-year boys. He is also sure he will recognize them again. Therefore, unless those involved would like to step forward, I will ask you all to form a line down the center of the hall. Very well. Go to my office. The rest of you can rejoin your forms.
Jenkins claims he was merely looking at the scenery he is helping to paint, and his friends were just along for the ride.
Well, yes, Peter is helping me with the scenery. But in all honesty, I can't say that he had permission to be there at that particular time.
I know that, miss. I didn't say that, sir. I was just showing these lot what I was doing, that's all.
Well, that's all very well, but what were these two doing there in the middle of the afternoon when they said they were looking for Mr. Sutcliffe here?
Well?
Just messing about, sir. We were looking for a place to hide until after Mr. Sutcliffe's lesson.
Well, Shaw here said he didn't feel too good. I asked Jenkins to take him outside for some fresh air.
Instead of which you decide to mess about, Jenkins. It doesn't sound as though you were too ill, Shaw?
No, sir.
And why did you say you were?
Didn't want to read, sir.
Why?
Don't like it.
You pretended to be ill just to avoid reading?
Yes, sir.
Very well, get out. I'll decide what to do about you later. Thank you for coming. Mr. Garfield, would you stay for a moment? Mr. Sutcliffe, don't let it happen again.
Well, I don't think you can really blame Graham for what's
It's
happened.
okay, June. Yes, I'm sorry, Headmaster. It won't happen again.
You don't have to take some chances, Tucker.
It's the truth, wasn't it?
Only just, but I'm still in it for bunking off.
So am I. What's better than getting down for the other thing?
Hey, I thought you never came back last night.
Who said we did? You know something? That caretaker would get me done for anything. Which reminds me, you never went up that tower last night. You didn't go up at lunchtime, right, lads?
You're joking, aren't you?
You're not chicken, are you?
Yeah.
So am I. Anyway, I won't be at dinner time. I'm going to see somebody.
I've got to go. I've got history. I'll see you at dinner time.
See ya. What we got now?
Blooming heck, I've lost my timetable card again.
Oh, maths.
What do you think Mr. Llewellyn would do?
I don't know. Just have to wait and see.
Didn't it bother you?
Not really. People are always calling me thick and stupid and that.
Yeah, but you can't be. To get by without being able to read, I mean. How'd you do it? Like, how can you buy sweets if you can't read the names?
Oh, I just remember the colours of the packets. Doesn't always work, though. Once, I had the right colours, but it was the wrong counter. Ended up with a packet of birdseed. Didn't taste too bad, though.
You didn't eat it?
Yeah, couldn't half-fly for about 2 weeks. No, the worst of it was being in school, like yesterday, when Bullock came after me for not reading that notice about training.
So that's why you got off for reading?
Well, you have to if you can't do it, don't you?
afternoon. We've got English again, haven't we?
Bunk off again, I suppose.
That won't solve anything. I done it once to avoid trouble. Ended up with 2 problems instead of 1.
What else can I do?
Tell Sackley for old Mitch.
No.
They'd help you, I'm sure they would.
I'm not telling anyone.
Why?
Because they sent me to a school for loonies, that's why.
Yeah, what's that? This is a timetable. I think I'll show this to the head.
How do you expect to learn if you don't ask for help? Go on, tell me.
Would you help me? You said you would.
I know, but I don't know if I could.
You could try.
All right, on one condition. You don't bunk off English this afternoon.
No, he'll ask me to read again.
Not if you sit over by me. He starts over the other side. Time he gets over to us, I'd have taught you how to read anyway. Go on, you're only getting more trouble if you don't.
All right.
Come, let's go in there. Oh, there's one more condition. What? If I'm to be your teacher, you're to call me Miss Yates and to bring me an apple to school every day.
Trisha!
Come. Now look, the modern dance speeds up. The modern dance speeds up. What's this word? The modern dance. Come on, you've only just seen it.
Speeds?
Yeah. What's this one? The modern dance speeds
up. The modern dance speeds up.
You're not reading that, you're just remembering what I said. I'm beginning to think you are stupid.
No, I'm not. It's this thing. Too difficult to start with.
It isn't.
Well, you can't be doing it right.
Well, how am I supposed to do it? I'm not a teacher, am I? I'm going.
Oh, please don't. I didn't mean to shout. I don't know. I just get worked up when I can't do it.
Come, we'd better get back to school.
Trisha, you won't tell anyone about this, will you?
Don't be stupid.
Can I give you something then?
What?
Close your eyes.
No, you put a frog down your back or something.
I won't, honest.
Simon!
Sorry not to be here at lunchtime, Mr. Garfield. My day for committee meetings, I'm afraid. Now, you had something to show me? Simon Shaw.
He didn't. He did. What else were you doing by the river then? Just walking, I said. I bet you were. We were. But why? Why there? And why with him? Because I felt like it.
Simon, come and sit here.
You better not say I said anything, but I won't speak to you again. You tell me.
What's he going to set by her for?
OK, we'll continue where we left off yesterday. Now, where did we get to?
Oh, it was my turn to read, sir. Page 17.
It was my turn to read, sir. Page 17.
Oh, shut up, Tucker. This is a good book.
Yes, page 17, please. I realise it's your turn to read, Hughes, but I think we should hear from someone who wasn't here yesterday. Like Jenkins, perhaps. Or, yeah, sure. You can start, please.
I can't, sir. I haven't got a book.
But lend him a book, someone. Well, sure. I'm waiting. Stand up. Well?
I'll read, sir.
I want Shaw to read, thank you, Tricia.
Why? Why pick on me?
I'm not picking on you. I'm asking you to read. Well, are you going to read or not?
No.
I didn't quite catch that.
No. And you won't make me read either.
Just wait here quietly.
Third on the right.
Mr. Llewellyn, we seem to have a problem.
What's up, Tucker? They're sending the old bill after Simon. What for? Old Sutcliffe's just told him how he down a bunk and found his timetable card stuck to that skeleton. Do you think he'll tell on us? I hope not.
Right, return to your seats, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can I speak to you for a minute, please?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in here.
Oh, is it that important?
I think so, sir.
We better go outside then.
I won't be a moment. Just get on with your reading.
What's she doing with him? Do you think Simon told her anything? I hope not.
And you reckon that's why he bolted? Because he can't read?
Yes, sir, because he didn't want to look stupid.
The afternoon's almost over. I think you and I'd better go and find young Simon.
No one's seen him since he bolted. Let's go and try that other place you mentioned.
What? I told him. You said you wouldn't. I know, but he can help you. How? How can he? They never have. None of them.
None of who?
Teachers. They just call me thick or stupid. Even my mum and dad think I'm stupid.
All right. Look, sit down. Do you know the police are looking for you?
What for?
Your timetable card was found in the fire debris.
We didn't mean to do it.
We? Who else was involved? Well?
Can't tell you.
You'll have to tell the police.
It's my fault, so I take the blame. What will they do to me, sir? Put me in care or something?
I honestly don't know, Simon. I've no idea.
Might have to go to one of them special schools, mightn't he, sir? For reading, I mean.
Depends how bad he is.
He's terrible. Well, you are. 1 minute he's showing the word, next minute he's forgotten it. It's not my fault. I can't help it. I seem all jumbled up.
All jumbled up?
Yeah, funny like.
Hang on. Just want to try something. Okay. Now look at them, carefully. Okay? Now close your eyes and turn away. Okay, you can turn around now. Now tell me which sign I've moved.
That one.
That's just a wild guess, isn't it?
It's that one. Why didn't you get that?
I think. I'm not an expert, of course.
But I think Simon has a perceptual disorder. It's sometimes called dyslexia.
What's that?
Well, roughly. No one knows for sure. But somehow your brain is not registering exactly what your eyes are seeing. It becomes slightly distorted.
Like those funny mirrors at the fair, sir?
Yeah, something like that.
But can it be fixed? I mean, with an operation or something?
I don't know. But I don't think it's quite as drastic as that. You'll need special tuition, of course. But we should get it sorted out in time. However, the first thing we better do is to go back to school and get this fire business cleared up. Yes?
What do you think's happening?
I bet he blows the whistle on us. What's the matter with you, Benny? You're not doing your chicken impersonations again, are you?
Shut up, Tucker. I've had it if I get into any more trouble.
Well, so have I. After busting that window the other week, my dad said he'd kill me for getting into any more lumber.
Well, you should have listened to him then, shouldn't you?
And you still refuse to say who else was involved? Very well, but I can assure you, young man, that I do not intend to let the matter rest there. There will be a thorough investigation to find out who the culprits are. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have any hesitation in expelling you from Grange Hill. However, in the light of what Mr. Sutcliffe has told me, I shall recommend that you be tested for dyslexia. And if need be, you will go to a centre that will help you to overcome the handicap. Now, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
I have explained everything to Simon.
Good. As regards the fire, at the moment I have no idea what action will be taken, but that is something I'll be discussing with your parents. What time do they finish work?
About 6:30.
Very well, you better go and wait by my car and I'll run you home.
Poor kid. I bet his parents don't even know he's practically illiterate.
They soon will.
And when they do, they'll blame the school, eh? Still, I'll be off then. I've got to run Tricia Yates home.
There's just one more thing, Mr. Sutcliffe.
What happened? Getting transferred.
When will it happen?
Don't know yet.
Will I? What do those want?
Tricia.
Got to go home with him. We'll see you again.
Tricia!
Bye then.
What's all that about?
Mind your own business.
What happened, Simon?
You're not getting done.
Didn't tell on us, did ya?
You'll soon find out. He's the headmaster.
You three, what are you doing here still? Get yourselves off home. Joel?
Well, at least he didn't blow the whistle on us, Benny.
How'd you know?
Because if he did, old Llewellyn would have had a staring in, wouldn't he? It's a good job old Simon's such a good mate after all. And that's no messing. Because otherwise... Go on, let's go home.
Chào bạn, nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn làm bài 9, bài kêu gọi toàn dân tập thể dục. Sẽ làm 2 câu, câu 1, câu 2 nha. Được chưa? Với 2-3 câu về những đặc điểm em học được từ bạn. Được từ bạn. Chăm chỉ, sự chăm chỉ. Em học từ bạn cùng lớp. Vì sao em học bạn ở đó? Vì em chơi thân với bạn. Ok chưa? Thì các bạn có rất nhiều điều để học được từ các bạn xung quanh. Cái này thì rất nhiều điều nha. Bạn có thể học từ cô giáo, bạn bè, anh chị, người thân trong gia đình, vân vân. Câu 2 là bài tập A, B, điểm là li ti sắc tím, được chưa? Năm cánh nơ ly, được chưa? Bông lựu thắp lửa, trắng muốt như chùm pháo hoa, là bông hoa sáng rực ô trước nhà. Còn chưa bạn? Được chưa? Tiếp theo này, ở cuối là mảnh mảnh vuông đỏ như bánh pháo hoa hồng, mùa hoa liễu lở, mùa hoa lộc vừng. Ok cho bạn. Bài tập thì xong, biểu bạn